It's another mild winter day. It's about 34. I don't even have my gloves on today. It's pretty good, but we are trying to get up to Mount Roberts in the Lakes region before the rain comes this afternoon. Just getting out to get myself and the dogs some exercise, and thought I would bring you along with me. So the trail's pretty packed right now. I don't even have micro spikes on. We're doing pretty good, and we'll talk to you all down the trail. All right, we made it up to the first outlook. I think it's about a mile in, or a mile 0.3, given we hiked up from the parking lot. So I got to stop here. Got to do a costume change. I need to take this jacket off. I need to put some micro spikes on, and I got to switch my trekking pole because it just broke. That's the brakes, I guess, so to speak. So yeah, it's still pretty nice out. Clouds are starting to move in though, but still a couple of blue spots. So we'll see what we can do. I'll talk to y'all later. Up to the ledge area. That's Lake Winnipesaukee out there. I'll pan around and we'll get going again. And there's Isis. Let's go. See how far she gets. I always like this section because of the squat trees. And today the snow's not too deep, or it's packed down nicely. I'm still just in micro spikes, and the wind has picked up a little bit, so I've got the coat on, gloves are on, and we're heading to the summit. We're probably about a mile or so away now. So heading to Mount Roberts, and I will chat with you down the trail. All right, we are about a half a mile from the summit. We're just ducking into some trees here. I just wanted to give a quick little update. Hike has been going good. Trail is great. I don't have my snowshoes, so it's not like I can put anything else on, but micro spikes are fine. Isis is doing awesome. But we just had a run-in with an off-leash dog, and I'm going to call it an off-leash owner. I'm sorry, but my dog is on a leash for a reason. And if I see your dog is off leash and I pick mine up and you keep letting your dog come towards me, I'm going to protect myself and my dog. And I'm going to yell. And I'm going to get ugly. And I told the guy to get a leash, and he told me to get a real dog, which was so mature of a guy who was older than I am. So I let an F-bomb out. I don't care. My dog is my life, and I will protect her. I know how she hikes. She and I have hiked together the same way for the same amount of time. She's 7 years old. She's not going to change. I'm not going to change her. Funny, all the dogs on the AT, they leave her alone. Everybody leaves each other alone. I go peak bagging, and I run into all kinds of trouble. This is why I don't like to go to the Whites anymore. So I'll just go on the uncrowded, off-weather days. So that's all there is to it. I can't wait to get back to the AT. It's going to be so much fun. Lots of big plans for the summer, but right now we got to get to this summit. We'll talk to you all later. Thanks for listening. Bye. We're just approaching the summit of Mount Roberts now. Super frosty on the trees. I was just talking to a nice couple from Maine, giving them kind of the lay of the land and whatnot. And the fact that behind the summit sign here is usually a really great view of Mount Washington. But as you can see, we've made it once again. I think this is our 4th trip up to the summit. And low vis day, but still good hike up. So, yep, we made it. Summit number 4. All right, maybe we'll talk to you guys on the way down. Talk to you later. Even on those off-weather days, you still get the views. Isis and I are heading down the trail right now. We're on the ledges again. And as usual, I gotta stop and check out all the beautiful things. It's the Lakes region down there. Cold and snowy up top, but we're still hoping to make it home before the rain falls. All right, we gotta get hiking. We'll talk to you all down the trail. I swear the walk back is always significantly faster. We're already past that first viewpoint. We're heading down to the horse pasture. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure my gloves are still in my belt. And we're just cruising along. Snow, it sounds different in my microspikes. It sounds more sticky, clumpy. So it's still pretty warm out. I'm super warm, but I don't want to take my coat off now because then I'll be super cold. But I do not have my gloves on. And I only keep mentioning that because of the Raynaud's. My hands get super cold super quick sometimes, but on these mild days, I seem to do okay, except for up on top when the wind is blowing. So Isis is smelling something good right now, so we're just taking a pit stop. I'm going to get her going in a minute before she starts digging to China, and we'll talk to you all in a little bit. Good girl. we made it out to the pasture for, it's called Riding in the Clouds. And the hike is almost over. I'm going to be taking my microspikes off here pretty soon. But it's a good day. Looks like the storm is thinking about rolling in. Yeah, another good winter hike on a mild day. You know, I've been thinking all week about how it's been 4 years since I got rheumatoid arthritis. I had 1 year unmedicated and then went to a doctor and got diagnosed, and we've been what I call playing with medications ever since. And I fell off track for a little while around October, but I think I'm getting back on track now. I go back to the doctor again in February, and then hopefully I'll be back to my every 6 months instead of every 2 months. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is this disease, it's not just joint pain. It's not like osteoarthritis. It's fatigue, it's fever, it's massive amounts of pain and swelling, and I have a pretty severe case where it's in my hands, it's in my feet, I feel it in my hips and in my knees sometimes. So, as you can imagine, being a hiker, it's pretty alarming to me when it takes me forever to get out of bed and it takes me forever to get moving. And then I go from doing like 20-mile days down to 10, and then I was down to like 3 miles for a while. So to do, what was it, 5.6 today is a pretty good day for, 34 degrees, some wind chill, and, winter. So, yeah, that's my story. We're getting ready to round out to the parking lot, so I'm going to put this away, and then I'm going to take my microspikes off so that I can walk a little easier, and I'm going to head back to the car, and I will talk to you later. All right, back at the car. Isis is all changed out of her harness. She's having her post-hike treat. I'm getting ready to get changed to go grab my post-hike treat in the form of a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. Hasn't started raining yet. Storm might be down at my house. Who knows? I guess we'll find out because I got to go home. And today's hike was really good. Nice to get out, tromp around in the snow a little bit. I don't know really when the next hike is going to be. I have to check the weather and see what I can do, see what's going on at home, this, that, and the other thing. So these videos that I put out, they're not going to be consistent. I don't do a lot of gear talk because my gear is all dialed in, and what I use is what works for me. But certainly if you have any questions about anything that you might see or catch a glimpse of, feel free to ask me. Also, if you have any questions about the mountains that I hike or the sections of trail that I hike, feel free to ask those questions too. But yeah, you won't see any gear reviews. I'm not going to pull out my stove and show you for the millionth time how it works, because we all basically have the same stuff, in my opinion. So yeah, let's just have some fun with it. I'll show you some good hikes around New Hampshire, and then when I get back down to New York on the AT, and then eventually into Maryland, closer to the middle of spring, and then we'll see what the summer holds. So until then, have a great time, get out there, get hiking, and I'll talk to you later.